Something exciting is happening in the Memphis housing market. And if you're thinking about moving here, buying a home here, or just trying to find a smart opportunity before prices jump again, you're going to want to hear this. Mortgage rates are finally below 6%, which we haven't seen consistently in years. And experts are saying that this shift could actually improve buyer affordability and also improve confidence this spring. So the real question that most people are asking is Memphis finally becoming a buyer's market? The short answer, yes, in a way that matters to you. But stick with me until the end because I'm going to share where your advantage is right now and why buyers who understand this will get some of the best deals in 2026. Hey, I'm Kaamilya, and I help people just like you who are looking to relocate to Memphis, buy a home for the first time, or just families exploring Memphis as their next home. Every single month, I break down what's really happening in our housing market. And that's in plain English, no confusing jargon, just plain English that is easy to understand. If you're planning a move here soon, I have my free relocation guide right here on screen for you and also link below. So go ahead and grab that for neighborhood insights, pricing expectations, and just a bunch of information that you'll likely need to know if you're considering a move here. And if you just want to walk through your situation, feel free to give me a call or send me a text anytime. Now, let's dive into what's happening in Memphis right now. Let's start with prices. According to recent estimates, the median home price amount is about $207,000, which shows stable demand and long-term appreciation. Now, of course, that number might look very different depending on what area you're looking to buy a home. Some listings are lower and some are higher, but overall, prices are holding and not plummeting. And that's important because we've seen markets that either spike or crash, but Memphis has stayed balanced. This gives buyers confidence that they're not chasing a bubble, that they're actually buying into a grounded long-term market. One of the biggest reasons buyers have more power right now, let's get into that. Inventory is noticeable and homes are staying on the market much longer. Homes in Memphis are spending several weeks quietly on the market, giving buyers the luxury of time to compare their options rather than just feeling rushed into making a decision to buy a house. When homes sit longer, buyers have more negotiating room. Sellers adjust their expectations, and you don't feel like you have to make an offer above the list. That is what you call buyer leverage, and it is rare, especially when you think about recent real estate cycles. But now here is some really encouraging news. Mortgage rates recently dipped below 6%. Let me say it again. Mortgage rates recently dipped below 6%, something we haven't seen consistently since 2022. Now that means your monthly payments stretch further, which quite literally increases your buying power. In fact, with rates near 6%, the typical household earning the median income can afford about $30,000 more than they could years ago. And this is spring buying season. Today is March 1st when I'm filming this, which historically sees more inventory coming online and more sellers willing to negotiate. Now that combination, more homes plus better financing, does not happen every year. So it really puts buyers in a position of strength. So let's just address the elephant in the room. A lot of buyers look at slower sales and a longer market time and just assume, oh, it must be a bad market. But here's the truth. Come here. Slow sales plus more inventory plus decent prices plus lower rates, that equals opportunity. And let me explain why. Right now, Memphis isn't showing fear or collapse. It's showing balance. Think about it like this. When a market gets too hot, buyers rush in, prices run away, and affordability disappears. But a market like Memphis today is more options, more time to decide, better negotiating power, and price stability. That is healthy growth, not chaos. And that is exactly what buyers should be looking for. And if you're here watching this video because you're thinking about relocating, Memphis is more than just numbers. It's about lifestyle, lower cost of living than national averages, strong job growth and economic development, neighborhoods with unique character, and easy access to amenities. Those lifestyle factors combined with today's buyer-friendly market is a rare opportunity. And listen, you won't find that kind of balance everywhere, especially right now. That's why serious buyers are paying attention to markets like Memphis right now. And here's the biggest thing I want you to take away. You don't want to wait for prices to drop further, because that's just not the signal that this market is giving. What you do want to do is pay attention to this. Today's environment gives you more choices, more time, and more negotiating leverage. And that combination will not last forever. When rates dip, inventory stabilizes, and buyers feel more confident. That is a recipe for increased activity, which also means eventually higher prices. So the question shouldn't be, is Memphis going to crash? It should be, am I positioned to buy before demand picks up again? Because people who step into a balanced market like this often come out ahead in the long term. So if you're planning a move to Memphis and you've been on the fence about buying, now is the time to get informed, not impatient. And I work with people just like you every single day. Relocation buyers, families, empty nesters, people who are looking for more space, community, and smart investments. I've put together a free relocation guide that breaks down neighborhoods, price expectations, schools, commute info, everything you need to feel confident before making that decision to buy. You'll find that link below and also here on screen for you. Just scan the QR code. And if you want to just talk through your situation, feel free to reach out, call or text me anytime. I'm happy to help. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see y'all in the next one.